would have been worse. That was like, woo! Come on, you guys. That's right. So, we talked a lot. It's easy to get bogged down and be like, well, so what? We walked a mile. We're the age where everybody starts doing socially active things, and then we grow up, and then we act. We forget. What's so important about what we're doing now is to recognize that we're different. Okay, every generation has their plight. Whether it was your parents, a little ways back, you're talking about Vietnam. You're talking about causes that people were fighting for, believed in.
Our grandparents
fought
World War II.
Everybody has a cause, a time to act. We're different. We can do more with our simple actions, with the daily things that we do, than anybody ever could have done before. The simple decisions we make to buy things, not buy things, starting new companies. Tom's is an example, not because they're a non-for-profit. They're a shoe company. They're like Converse, okay? They're keeping their business going. But the difference is they're giving back from the beginning. We went to Africa because we were inspired by friends of ours that had a technology that they were giving away before they made any money on it. And the point is that we all have something we can use. What's going on in Africa with AIDS is it's on the other side of the world, but it won't be for long if we don't make it our problem. And it's an example of what do we want to be? What do we want to be? The America that everybody's like, oh, or do we want to be, people that are, do we want to be this spoiled, group of people, or do we want to be the ones that are making an impact and people are saying that they're inspired by the things we're doing? History will write about what happens in Africa and in other parts of the world. Either it'll be, oh my God, look how many millions of people died from that, or it will be a generation rose up and did something and made an impact and changed the way the course of history, and that's not an overstatement. Today you guys took the walk, that's the beginning. The walk does not end after the mile, this is the beginning. And I want to remind you guys that the point of this is that we're not waiting, we're taking action today. When somebody asks you what the point is, it's that we're taking action right now. I want you guys to say it with me, say, I took the walk!
I took the walk!
Say it one more time, say, I took the walk!
I took the walk!
And finally, guys, just a couple random pieces of information which you may not already know. How much money did we spend on cigarettes in North America last year?
Too much.
Billions.
Over $40 billion.
Way too much.
How much money did we spend on makeup in North America last year? Over $14 billion.
Ladies?
Do you know? Ladies,
There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay.
do you know how many people are living for less than $1 a day in the world? 1 billion. 1 billion.
Less than $1 a day to survive.
Less than $1 a day. So you start thinking to yourself, how can I make a difference? How's it possible that I can help that many people? Well, actually, what's interesting is, basically, yeah. No,
Can you tell my husband that?
yeah. Well, look, unfortunately, he can make his own choices. That's his choice.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway.
Yeah,
moving on. Yeah.
The point is, it doesn't take a lot because so many of the problems we're talking about are you can make an impact with the latte or not the latte, and that really is a huge impact on somebody.
Well, and it'll make you think, not that we're, with the song Great Divide, for instance, right? All the money that comes in that would go to us goes directly to this hospital in Soweto, South Africa, and the research to help prevent kids from getting AIDS from their mothers, from being born with AIDS, okay? It'll make you think twice about copying that song. So if you guys are gonna go find Great Divide, please, that 99 cents is like 2 days of life for someone. With the shoes, again, they're gonna be available inside. These are not only a shoe that everyone you sell is going to go to someone else. For one, we're going in November to literally deliver the shoes with Tom's, going village by village and putting them on kids' feet. It's not just going to a crate and then being shipped off. It's going to help somebody get out of poverty, make an impact, get an education, become productive and help themselves. And that's the importance about this thing. It's being able to see that there's a real impact in your action. And also it's a billboard because people will be like, what the heck are those weird shoes you're wearing? But they're really cool and comfortable, and you can tell somebody every time they say, oh, that's cool, what are you doing?
And also another piece of encouragement. By the way, the hospital that Great Divide's money is going to, 99 cents for a song, no matter how poor of a student you are, you can afford 99 cents, I know that. So remember that these statistics, before this research was done, more than 40% of children born to a mother who had HIV or AIDS would get the virus, okay?
It means they'd live for 3 years.
They'd live for 3 years, and they'd die. Now, 9 years of research, today, 1 month's worth of antiretroviral drugs will allow for a child to be born to an HIV positive or AIDS positive mother. And in 98% of cases now, they do not have the virus.
Oh wow.
That's really amazing.
From 40% to 2%, basically.
That's a huge impact. And so any download of that song goes directly to those people, and they're doing amazing work. And you guys will be a part of changing people's lives very literally.
Yeah.
So thank you guys
so
very
much for taking the walk with us. Make sure you get your hand stamped. So many people have numbers. Make sure you guys respect the people that had the numbers on their hands that were really here first. But everyone here in this line, you guys are ahead of anybody else that shows up. You make sure that the stamp says that you took the walk. You guys are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. We're glad to be in Birmingham for the first time. Let's say I took the walk one more time. Say, I took the walk!
I took the walk!
Thank you guys so much.